we're still in this scene. This is essentially Act 1 of 4. We're near the end of Act 1. And earlier on, a couple of pages earlier, they say, does she speak when spoken to? That's this scene. That's this Night Racer's introduction. She doesn't say anything in this scene. She just, like, standing there. So let's just transform. Really big fucking transform. Well, she's about 25, maybe 15, 25 feet tall. It's a big Camaro robot thing. Looks like Bumblebee. But yeah, this is the Night Racer. She's as I said on the other tape, there was a BotCon exclusive in '98, and there was a Generation 2 character based on Bumblebee, and Bumblebee is also based on Cliffjumper, so they're kind of the same guy. This was a black Bumblebee with trim. The Michael Bay verse introduced Dark of the Moon, Stealth Bumblebees, 2 of them, and this is could be Dark of the Moon, or I think this is a Target Dark of the Moon one, similar to the other one. I'm pretty sure that's where this is from, and yeah, it has the Night Racer colors. Black with white trim, a gold trim, Night Racer colored Bumblebee. So this is Night Racer. This is totally Night Racer. Not in the movie, but should have been. Anyway, so here she is, and action. The next Night Racer scene is going to be her talking to the humans. This is her dialogue to Rick Hunter. She's addressing Rick Hunter. Let's cast the light a little above her so that she looks more menacing. Throw the light up at her face. Because she's not very tall. She's as tall as they are. So there's like this weird sort of dip in her like structure. Because she's like not that big, really. Maybe I should make her sound a little less like Annie. A little more like someone else. Someone more obvious. Perhaps give her a slightly European accent or something. Yes, that's what I will do. You know, just to give her a slight accent. So she's different. Yeah. The Transformers interfered on the timeline. The Transformers interfered with the timeline, so that my younger self never encountered the Zentradi, and the first Robotech war never took place. Admiral, something else called the Invid and the Masters here. The Decepticons. One of them is here. Go ask.
And then, yeah. Oh, Night Racer, are you drunk? Yes, I've had vodka. Lots of space vodka. Very much eat the vodka. Drink the vodka. Well, in Soviet Russia, you drink the vodka, and you can actually eat it if it ferments for a long time. It's nuclear. I do better Russian accent than that poor girl in that Sparrow movie. I don't sound like Natasha and Boris. I actually sound like Russian. You have to learn how to do Moscovic accent correctly.
And there isn't a line of dialogue of her ending her speech here. She just isn't mentioned again. Ooh. So, yeah, there isn't much of anything there, but I think something that conveys Raksha, who sounds a little Russian, and the other character that this is inspired by. It'd be funny to have her say a classic line that's apparent in all after Rick Hunter says his other line, throw in a classic line of snark in here as she sort of responds to their plan, like, oh god. So yeah, we have completed Act 1 of a 4-act script. That's not really. I'm not Russian. Anyway, no, that's what he said. He says, now you must kiss, so that I may be freaked out like the Zentradi at your kissing. Not because you are kissing, but because you're kissing him. Ew. Oh, bye. Anyway, yes, Act 1 complete. Yeah, they're on the Earth planet. Act 1. They'll be traveling on the Earth planet to Scott Bernard's lair tomorrow, and then they'll be, hopefully in the Metroplex, and then in the Space Bridge, and then we wrap up the episode with the last 3 acts. There's 4 acts in the story, but it's really a 3-act play. It's really supposed to be 46 minutes of information spread out over 24, 25 some pages. The way we filmed this, it's going to be 40 minutes easy. We double it up because it's Times New Roman and not Courier. If it was in Courier New, it would show up about 40 minutes long, but it's in Times New Roman. Actually, it's in Arial, but font. I didn't want to make it that big because that would have wasted paper. But yeah, so basically we have a scene done, an act of it done. There's 4 acts. There's 4 acts, but the 4th act is really sort of a prologue wrap up of the whole thing. Lancer with a cape. I put a cape on him. We have Louis and we have Max. Max sounds like Clint Cowpoke. Yeehaw, because Cam Clark played all 3 of these guys. So I wanted to make Max sound different. I think it was Cam Clark. And actually, he looks kind of a little like the late Burt Reynolds. A little bit. But it looks more like clean. We are the champions. So I know it's Super Ostrich. It's the training vessel from Macross. Do you remember, love? It's a Jetfire that's been painted to look like it. But the Jetfire review video of the painted Jetfires is my most watched review video. And here we have mock-up thing. Yeah, this was done, but in the supervision of a Voyager and Robotech guy. Actually, over to make sure we got all the pieces, coloration right and everything. Yeah, so it really tries to look like that training aircraft from that story. It's a Jetfire, but yeah, there it is. He doesn't do anything in this story. It's just that he had a cameo in Space Bridge. The other one. And Endless Circle. Yeah, we had to reshoot the Max footage because we had to okay, I'll put it back over here. We had to reshoot there was footage that we had to reshoot of of Exodor. This wrong guy. We put Scott Bernard in there as Exodor and had to reshoot that. So then that went on to the rest of this. If you want the wrong guy, it wouldn't make sense. I would just throw it off. Even if it's a different story and it's like 3 years later, we can't make that mistake. Anyways, it has been 3 years since the Robotech. Yeah, wow. Because we were allowed to go ahead and make other movie productions while Chimera was on hiatus. Every time we threw a hiatus, we would go on and do one of these. Usually led to a Chimera filming. So, it hasn't yet in this case. I got nothing else tonight, I guess. Sign off, I guess. Sure. Good. Once more for double coverage. Night Racer. I am Rick Hunter. I am likely not the one your people met. This universe... I just fucked it up. Night Racer. Night Racer. Night Racer. I am Rick Hunter, but I'm likely the one you didn't meet. Night Racer. I am Rick Hunter. I am not the one your people met. The universe I was in has disappeared. I need your help. You need my help? Yes. You do know that I'm a Decepticon and I switched sides. Doesn't matter, as I am not interested in the Transformers war. The flowers alerted the sensor nebula. She's right about the convergent timeline. So this is a convergent timeline in space-time. So Night Racer's actual lines we're going to shoot later. But here is this part at the end of page 8 here. We're getting to the end of there's 3 parts, I think, to this, and this is the first scene or part, basically, near the end of that. Yeah, there's 3 acts. That's 4 acts. So this is the end of the first act. So yeah, we're getting to that. And Reinhard, the flowers of life averted. Flowers. What the hell am I talking about? Even in the Japanese version, the in bit and the it wasn't even protoculture now. It was just they wanted to mess with evolution and stuff. It had nothing to do with protoculture at all, or fuel, or anything. It was just flowers that they got a hold of. They were probably like space opium, and it's not like I know about that or anything. I'm Miss Harrison Ford, and I have a problem. Fuck you! Oh shit! Oh my goodness! So yeah. Anyway, Harrison Ford. This is a convergent timeline. Yeah. The flowers alerted the This is a convergent timeline. Yes. The flowers of life alerted the sensor nebula.